One moment, please. I've just remembered I forgot to open VTube Studio. I'm sitting here like, I think I've got everything ready. I don't have everything ready. I try so hard. I get so far, and in the end... Almost. That ought to be good. Am I live? There we are! Okay. Hello, 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 everyone. It's your friendly local zipperworks, and I am here with more Pokemon Silver. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm stretching early on. Let's go. Alright. And 3. I got my shoulder to pop with that one. I don't know if it was audible, but there we go. Okay. Let's get going. I don't think I need to level my Pokemon from last time, but I'm not sure. So, we'll see. I don't remember where we left off. Oh, here. Oh, I can get it to a ball. Yay! I don't know what that does. Guess I can go, you know, look. Oh. It's absolutely useless, hooray! Actually, I have protein. Whoop Whoop can always use more attack. Because, while we know that Whoop Whoop is absolutely perfect as is, sometimes maybe Whoop Whoop can be a little bit improved. I could look up the solution to this puzzle, but like... Nyeh. My husband's dropping things. Whoop Whoop absolutely deserves power, it's true. Alright. Let's see. That's not helpful, IGN. Oh, okay. Hey, which one is on right now? I think it's 2. Hey! Fork over your goodies! No. I refuse. Also, like, you're gonna be a terrible robber if you just stand in a corner waiting for people to come through with your very, very stupid and bad, switch setup. It's just not gonna work out for you. Oh, Robin just landed outside. Neat. I don't need to. I was like, oh, I would just switch to my water Pokemon anyway, but then I realized Whoop Whoop is my water type. I just wasn't thinking of it because of Earthquake. I was about to use coughing! No, absolutely I will not. Levitate doesn't exist yet, I can Earthquake this thing into the ground! Mercy! No. You shall receive no mercy. Are you lost? No, you can't be. You don't have that scared look. I'll give you something to be scared about. Will you? No mercy! Oh, that used to be Lilo. Minus 2 glooms. How could you? Because you attacked me. Duh. Oh, I didn't need to press the switch, I guess. You're not going any further. I don't show mercy to my enemies, not even brats! I mean, works out, neither do I. Should probably take Lilo out of first place now that, you know, she's all evolved. Oh, you're gonna wag your tail at me. So cute. Punch the bat. Punch it directly in its open mouth. That's how you get rid of problems. Blast it. Team Rocket's blasting off again, even. Alright, let's see. Who should be in first place? Whoop Whoop could be healed a little bit, I think. You know what? Frittata hasn't been in first for a while, and it's just one of my lower leveled right now. So, let's also heal Whoop Whoop while I'm here. Much better. And while I'm here, I will save game for Mother. Yes, it's okay to overwrite. Ooh, ball. Nice. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I remember you. You got me good at our hideout. Yeah, I vaguely remember you having a terrible laugh, too. Like, who actually says yuck, yuck, yuck? I mean, I guess, yeah. But that was more like a character thing. Nobody, like, actually laughs like that, I don't think. I love Wheezing Sprite. Both of them are just staring like, the fuck did you just say to me? Wow, really? You're gonna self-destruct on Whoop Whoop? Whoop Whoop doesn't deserve this. I just healed her. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So, that's how? Back into the pack. It's fine. I have 11 super potions. It's not like this puts me back any, but... How did you get this far? Guess can't be helped. I'll dispose of you. Meanwhile, Coughing's just here to have a good time. It's been a while. What if we metronome? That'll do it, Frittata. That'll do. Nice. Good egg. Nah, I'm gonna see what another one does. The worst that could happen is I blow myself up. I'll take it. Or Coughing blows me up, but you know. That's fine. Again, I have more super potions. He disposed of me. Sure did. Who? What? You came to rescue me. Thank you. The radio tower. What's happening there? Taken over by Team Rocket? Here, take this card key. Thank. Zipper put the card key in the key pocket. Use that to open the shutters on the 3rd floor. I'm begging you to help. There's no telling what they'll do if they control the transmitter. They may even be able to control Pokemon using a special signal. You're the only one I can call on. Please save the radio tower and all the Pokemon nationwide. Cool, what's this? It's TM, I don't know what it does. Guess I can check. Wrong thing. Sleep talk. No thanks. Wait, hold up. I have Shadow Ball? Shit, son. And icy wind. That's useful. I may need to go through these sometime soon and, like, change up my stuff. Not much. I just killed off some rocket dudes, and now we have the card key, and we have been begged to save the radio tower for all of the Pokemans nationwide. This sweet amulet clean. Hey kid, you're holding us up. Our policy is to work behind the scenes where no one can see us. Okay, cool. Macho! I lose my passion for work if someone's watching. Come on, kid, scoot. But I want to get all your balls. Woo-ha! Woo-ha! The stuff in the ground's junk. Take it if you want it. I mean, I can't. I literally can't get through here, but... You know. Which floor? No, okay, I'm in the department store. That's what I thought. Okay. Ooh, Poke Center. I should do that. Good evening, you're out late. It's 6 p.m! According to the game, anyway. My time is 7:22, but... the game thinks it's 6 p.m. Alright, back to the radio tower. I am in Goldenrod. Yep. That would be the radio tower, wouldn't it? Yeah, hi, whatever. Card key slot. Why did the shutter open? Did you have something to do with this? I don't know. The shutter opened and a kid walked through. Take a wild guess. Go, Eggy. Don't shoot lasers at my egg. That's not friendly. Don't bite my egg. I know it's very delicious, but do not. Coughing. Yes, I'll change Pokemon. Because I have full usage on Earthquake. I'm done for. You sure are. Anything back here? Nope. Okay, upstairs. Stop! I'm known as the Team Rocket Fortress. You're not taking another step. Yes, I am. But we can fight if you insist. Oh, you're not a normal rocket dude. I'm still not worried, but that's actually minorly surprising. Let's use Metronome for fun. And profit. I mean, sure. I mean, it's still attacking me, which is kind of sad, but you know. I'll take the paralysis. Stop nibbling! Eat star! Notch punch. Nice. Trying to learn double edge. Not useful. Oh, that was it? The fortress came down! Yeah, pretty easily, too. Goddamn, dude. Alright. Into the pack we go. That's not the correct item. This one is. Heal Eggy. Save game. It's been a while. Oh, so let's put Alucard up first, because Frittata just gained a level. Don't I think Pokemon are cute? I think my Pokemon are cute after they beat yours. Yeah, but mine are cuter. And deadlier. Oh, you got 4 of them. Snack! Yeah, I would have been more afraid if this was last gen, but it's not. Oh no, 1 HP. Oh no. Oh, a little more HP, actually. Okay. I mean, kind of whatever, though. Wingy! 279. Wow, sad. Okay, I'm about to use another Ekans. No. Oh, it's something different this time. Exciting. Not that exciting, though. Normally I won't bother with a 2-move thing if I don't have to. But I wanted to make sure it died. A snake is cute, but it's just too thin in this generation. It kind of weirds me out. I love Oddish's face. This is just... ah. Oh no, they're so useless. Yeah? Yeah, they were. Why do I have to suffer through this? Meowth, help me! Meowth. Yeah, don't rely on that thing. It's just a poor little Meowth. It didn't ask for this. Cause we needed... Hello? Hi, little boy. Remember me from the hideout in Mahogany Town? I lost then, but I won't this time. Honestly, no. Oh, yeah, okay. You're the mommy lady. Yeah, okay, I remember you. Fly's probably the strongest move I got. Not quite enough. That's okay. Wingy. I love Arbok's sprite in this. Like, it actually looks pretty intimidating. Yeah, level 38, that is what I am talking about. I'm about to use Murkrow, which is a dark type. What's even good against dark? I'd be completely forgetting. Okay, that means nothing to me. I am incapable of understanding. Load up a type chart, because I can't be asked to remember anything. Okay, fighting, bug. Fighting and bug. Okay, that's a weird combo, but I what I got. I don't really think I got much of either, so... It's also flying, so lighthouse. Solve problems by punch. Man, remember punching our way through Lieutenant Surge's gym in yellow? Good times. Hot soup! Oh, Its eyes are a little upsetting, aren't they? Excuse me. Things going down the wrong tube again. No, I would say it's looking into my soul, but I don't have one of those. It's dead now, though, so it's okay. This can't be happening. Yep. I don't have bugs, though. Like, I would have if Alucard still had Leech Life, but, like... Oh, he managed to get this far? He must be quite the trainer. We intend to take over this radio station and announce our comeback. That should bring our boss Giovanni back from his solo training. We're going to regain our former glory. I won't allow you to interfere with our plans. Yet another exec. It's Dark Fire, yeah? In which case, I am prepared. Right? I'm not even here to, like, actually, I didn't even realize the typo until just now. No, it's just like, man, I don't even care about your takeover shit. Can I just say hi, Mom, or whatever? I'm sorry about the delay. What was that? I wasn't paying attention. I think it's another Houndor. No, it's coughing. That's okay, I can still handle this. I can't do 46 other tackle. There we go. Level 40! Listen, I'm not gonna call out Argent over the air like that. We're making progress. Soon we might be friends, a Houndoom. It might kill me. That's a very real possibility right now. Yup, there we go. And that is okay. I can handle this. With who? Katsu can tank for a second. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not afraid of you. Not a whole lot you can do to me anyway. Yes, I know it was kind of a waste of a Hyper Potion, but whatever, I'll be able to get them soon enough anyway. Alright, what I got? I wonder if I can quick attack him to death. I like this animation. animation, but it's way too long. Hey, 69, nice. What the fuck, don't poison Katsu? Nice. Less nice. No, forgive me, Giovanni! How could this be? Our dreams have come to naught. I wasn't up to the task after all. Like Giovanni did before me, I will disband Team Rocket here today. Farewell. Wow, that was easy. Zipper, thank you! Your courageous actions have saved Pokemon nationwide. I know it's not much, but please take this. I know it's not much, but please take a fucking Lugia! There used to be a tower right here in Goldenrod City, but it was old and creaky, so we replaced it with our radio tower. During the teardown, we found that at the top. I heard the giant Pokemon used to fly over Goldenrod in the past. Maybe that fell off a Pokemon. Maybe like the one that appears at Whirl Islands near Sandwood. Okay, I better go to my office. Oh, I still have an antidote. Neato. I don't want Katsu to die before we get there, so... Hi, Mom! Oh, you're my little savior. Will you take this as my thanks? Yeah. It's just right for Pokemon that know normal type moves. Welcome! That's all she has to say now. Pokemon Center. I should also head to the department store, but first... Oh, that's Bill's house. Wait, that's Bill's house. I used to experiment with the teleporter. Oh, to do a follow-up. No, that's okay. Don't do that. Last time ended very badly for you, if you remember. Yeah, don't cheat like a little bitch. Alright. Yeah, okay, uninteresting anyway. Bike. Wow, that was it? Hang on, I'm going to freeze my model for a second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, rocket invasion's over. Okay, nothing else really worth getting. Onward. Alright, so I guess we're back on our way then, because not really much else to do. Alright. Freezing my model again. Alright, Alucard. We got places to go. Actually, now's a good time to start rethinking my stuff. Oh. None of my Pokemon can learn that. Never mind. Alright. Frittata can, and I think Frittata would do well to learn Shadow Ball. I was gonna remove that anyway, but it would have been nice to, like, actually see it. And freezing my model again. My mother is texting me. And if I don't respond to her immediately, she's going to assume I'm dead. And I'm not dead yet. So, alright, we've stopped the rockets, time to save. I don't know how we're gonna take on Claire, cause I have no ice. Sup? I'm gonna win for sure. No, you're not. I'm sorry, that's just fact. You're not. Oh, you're psychic. You're still not. And it's a Borb! It's an Borb! I mean, it's gonna be dead soon, but it's a Borb! There you go. Problem solved. No. No, I'm good. Kadabra's looking a little cross-eyed today, huh? And like he skipped leg day several times. How are we carrying around that tail? That's a shocking loss. No, it's more like a shadowy loss. Hi, Mom! Hi, Zipper, how are you? I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your pizza. You'll like it. Hey, let me go check. Although, Mahogany doesn't have a mart, does it? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, super potion. Thanks, Mom. Oh yeah, a burnt berry. Because I'm sure that's delicious. I'll do anything to get my hands on rare Pokemon. I need an adult! Oh, so it's like last song tea? Ooh, your Pokemon are so appealing. I need an adult! Hi, Mom! Oh, yay, adult! This is why I send money to Mom. She buys me toys. Oh yeah, an Ultra Ball. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Do you, like, have Pokeballs right now? Ah, you made me lose a Poliwag. What are you gonna do about it? Throw my Pokemon at yours and make you die? I'm not sure this adult's going to help me. He seems more concerned about Poliwag of all things. Which, like, really, you can do better, my dude. Oh, you mean Mom. Yeah, Mom didn't help. She just bought me toys. Which is pretty neat. Like, I'm not gonna complain about toys. Lighthouse! No, I'm good. Just forget about it. Okay, I will. Thanks, bye. I fish until I can't anymore. I also battle until I drop. That's my relationship with my Pokemon. That doesn't sound very healthy. I don't know, I am not the pinnacle of health advice here, but like, I think you should maybe be sleeping at a reasonable hour, that's all I'm saying. trying to get behind OBS to send a message. Okay. Edgar's about to use what? Remoraid? Okay, whatever, I don't care. Gunfish. I didn't realize it was supposed to be a gun until, like, the internet told me, so... I just thought it was a weird-looking fish. This isn't right. You look strong. You trainers seek tough opponents instinctively. I just seek every opponent on the map, mostly. Oh, a cool trainer. Later an ace trainer, I believe. Oh, Butterfree. I'm gonna kill it. Thank you, husband. Husband has brought me water. Use a bit of awesome. Will I train Pokemon? Yep. Katsu, you got this. Hi, Don! Zip is murdering a Blossom. It's not my Blossom, so it's okay. Oh yeah, level 41. Nope, this won't do it all. I don't know, I think it did just fine. I can tell you're a good trainer by looking at you. I'm good at Pokemon, and I can see that you are too. How? Explain how. Oh, you got cool white hair. Oh, it's a Charmeleon. Well, I have a solution to this problem. Oop. That happened sometime last stream. I think during, a training montage. Yeah, everybody's fully evolved now, except Whoop Whoop. Who, I mean, is fully evolved because Whoop Whoop's not evolving. As you might have been able to tell by the fact that it's level 40, it's still a Whooper. It's total loss on my part. Yes, it is! Okay, anyway, bye. Alright. Why would you put all this over here if there's nothing here? Do you know about the legendary bird Pokemon? I do! I have a Wingy now. I could go get it. Keeper Vance! Pidgeotto's coming for my egg! It's probably just easier to switch into Lighthouse for this. Hello, Anubis. Hi. Do you need pet? Do you need laugh? My cat has decided to seek attention from me. This does not regularly happen. Yeah? Did Jaden kick you off of his computer? From in front of his computer? Hi. You gonna lay down? Cause like that would be great if you did that actually. Like, can you maybe just loaf, please? Thank you. I will give you head pet between A presses. Yeah, he's a baby. He needs attention all the time. You're hot stuff. I am a child. I am 10. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Ice path ahead. Which, to me, says two things. That I should get more Pokeballs, step 1. Not at Mahogany, because Mahogany doesn't have jack shit. So I need to get more balls. And that I should probably put Katsu in first place, but... yeah, Critique's probably okay. I forgot where the mart is in this town. I wasn't here for very long, in my defense. Yes. There it is. Yep. Alright. Alright. Let's save before we go into Slippy Slidey Ice World. Stuck in my head the other day and couldn't remember where it was from. Turns out it was Pokemon. Have fun, Ren. Thanks for stopping by. Don't die. Damn it. Okay. I will have to not use Emperor on Swinubs from now on. I would like a Swinub. Oh, wasn't that? Did I just... yeah, I just repeated my mistake. Okay. How would you even... oh, I meant the Ice Path music. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Move up to the side so I can see what I'm doing. Up, over, up, over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over. Okay. It's a daily bird! Aren't these kind of rare? Whoop Whoop's probably got the weakest attack. Might also be weak, but... Ow! It's still like double though. Oh. Well, that was rude of it. Hey! Oh. That was easier than anticipated. Oh, here's another one. I guess they're not that rare. It's alive! Shit. I found the 7th. Would you like am or fun? It's this way now. I want this way now. Oh, that also kills it in one hit. Noted. No, thank you. I already have the better version of you. What? Rude. Thank you. I don't need to. I raised that thing from a baby into what it is now. I need no others. This is why I don't like having Whoop Whoop up first. Okay, bye, Noob. I love you. And now he's cleaning himself. What a jerk. Comes up here begging for my pets, and then, you know, leaves and cleans himself like I'm so filthy. I assure you I am not, cat. I had a very nice shower today. I believe in you, Lighthouse. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty much how he is. And he's gone right back in front of my husband's screen. here's another one. Yay. Shit. I'll just put Lulu up first. No, I don't have to waste time. It's back. Swing up. Will cut kill you? Yeah, probably. Yeah, okay. I may have to catch it from full. You definitely should. That would be a lot of fun. Ha! He's bored. Go sleep. Now you cannot run away. Let's try cut. I think I've killed it. That's unfortunate. Okay. Nub. Nubby. Nubble it. I've got 15. Being asleep helps, so I'm told. Numbers. If I can catch it, I'll name it Numbers. Oh. Hang on, I'll tell Automod to let it through it. For some reason it thinks it's bullying? What does- is that a term? It seems to be, at best, another meaning for noob. Or somebody who does something a little bit dodgy. Yeah, I don't think that's what that means. It's just Automod. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem to be an offensive term that I can find, otherwise it would have been in the search results. So, if it smells something enticing, it dashes headlong off to find the source of the aroma. Wow, me too! So that's its name. If it was, like, hugely offensive, I would not be naming it this, but if it were hugely offensive, I wouldn't have had to, like, dig to find any kind of information. Alright, let's try for a Delibird. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Alex Nubbin's okay, but I've already named it, and I'm not going back to the name rater, so... The immediate Wiktionary answer is that it's a baseball that you, like, kind of suck at hitting. Which, like, I can see why that would be. Like, used as an insult, especially because, like, the Urban Dictionary version of it I found was like, oh, it's just slang for noob. Which I can also see why Twitch would, you know, not want. But yeah, I have no idea. Automod just blocks a lot of things though, like asshole I've seen get blocked, it's like bullying, and it's like, nah. Not fun. I have said worse things on stream. There are certain words I won't allow, but that's not one of them. Hi, Deli Bird. Snurr. Maybe next time. I have more balls, it's fine. I could use the Ultra Ball, but I'm not going to. Get in the ball and stay there. Yeah, there we go. It nests at the edge of sharp cliffs. It spends all day carrying food to its awaiting chicks. Aw, that's cute. I think there's only one thing we can name our deli bird. Okay, onward. Presents achieved! Present percent. Another nubbins. Oh, Lighthouse is the one who has strength. Okay. Turn to the right. Face to face with a bat. There we go. Well, that actually tells you. It didn't in Gen 1. It's another present bird. It's Mrs. Claus! I'm not catching it, though. It can remain free. Hi, Noob. Hi, hello. Yeah, that's not helpful, though. Oh man, I just found a link to a tripod. Who else remember tripod? Damn. Oh, okay. I see what I'm supposed to do now. Not that way. There's Pokemon by that. Yeah, it was an old web hosting service. As I recall, it was free? I mean, maybe it's just a me thing remembering that kind of stuff, because I was big into web design even back in the day. I don't know if I've mentioned on stream for people who don't happen to know me in real life, but I am actually a web designer by day. So, that is my job. I am paid to make websites. And I have fucked that up entirely, so I guess we'll go down the ladder and back up. I was too busy talking about webs. And there we go, reset the puzzle. Problem solved. Don't fall through the hole. How am I going up and down ladders on a bicycle anyway? That seems dangerous and ill-advised. Yeah, I do the design stuff. Logic, no. I could theoretically do the logic. I have the ability, I just don't like it. Code hard. Wait, what was it? Oh, it's Max Potion. Okay, I actually want that, so... I'm like, am I just gonna be throwing this stuff away for no reason, or... Oh man, I should have sold that nugget. I'll do it at the next town, I guess. That's useful, actually. They're not actually worth that much. Nice. Ooh, speed. Whoop Whoop needs that. Whoop Whoop needs that like crazy. I mean, it's just 1 point, so it's not gonna help a ton, but... Weep. Weep. There we go. Oh boy, a full heal. Thanks, Whoop. That's not useful to me, but thanks. Oh, a Jinx! I don't have one of those. Don't die. Damn it. I'll have to find another. Yeah, I don't want you. I already have you. You are useless to me now. I thought this was supposed to be rare. Apparently not in silver. I want a purple lady! Give me a purple lady! Where is my purple lady? Not a purple lady. That is a bird. That's a bat. It does appear that Jinx is the most rare thing in this cave. I don't know what level I'm on though. Like a 5% chance. So we may be here a while. But I think it's a 5% chance on any floor, so I may as well go up here. I feel less in danger here. But I require her for my collection. My Purple Lady collection. You're just like, sometimes I just say words. I understand. I open my mouth and things come out, and I don't understand why most of the time. It's a long time without running into anything. Oh, so apparently Deliberte's Silver exclusive, which explains some things? Like, why I never found it before? Because I played gold. Nope. I love how this guy just like, it's an easy sliding puzzle. You should be able to figure it out. And I'm like, define? Define puzzle. No, more like... Okay, not define sliding. Yes. How do I get the ball? Okay, you're going to have to tell me the solution, because I am not smart, and this thing is not helping me. I just need to get back to where I was. Okay, unless I'm counting on you, what do I do? Jump off the ledge onto the ice just left of the stairs. Yeah, I can't do that. Unless I'm being dumb? Because if I jump off here, I go broom. Oh, that worked. Yeah, what's that? What'd that do? I think it's rest, but... Yep, it's rest, which is not super useful to me. But I have it now. Which is the important part. And in all this time, we still haven't found a purple lady. Casual 5% chance and I ruined it. So could we all, Don. So could we all. I passed the fuck out this weekend. And earlier today, too. I have just been not getting enough sleep. And again, my body seems to think like 14 hours is the correct amount of sleep. I like sleep. I just wish I needed less of it. It would give me more hours to do things. Ugh. Yeah, which is what keeps happening to me, and I have a pretty big thing this week, so I'm not really in the place where I can afford to take naps during the day, but can't help it. I'm whoop whoop full of drugs! And then go back on Purple Lady search. You know what? Don't feel like wasting time. So we throw on an OC remix of the place we're at. And go back and forth. Actually, while I'm here, I could train. That wasn't what I needed to use. I am Bobo the Fool. Okay. Yeah. It is unfortunate that capitalism makes our schedules what they are. I believe in you, Katsu. Oh boy, 169. More exciting. There we go. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Oh, not as bad as I thought it would be, actually. Anyway, go to sleep. Where's my volume mixer? There it is. Come on, mouse. I have more sleep powders and I have more balls. You're coming home. That doesn't seem right. I guess so. The more you know, I guess. I'm afraid of this. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Yes! Haha! No, we good, we good. Yes, it does. Oh. They have awakenings. I do. Ow. Yes! Get in the ball, get in the ball, get in the ball, get in the ball, get in the ball. Yes! What do we name the purple lady? It speaks in a language similar to that of humans. However, it seems to use dancing to communicate. That's not a Jinx, that's a Mr. Mime. Oh, if it only wiggles its hands up and down. I guess we'll just have to name her Purple. Helga, okay. Yep, yep, yep. I don't know what I'll use that for, but it does seem useful. Let's get out of here! Wow, you came through the ice path? You must be a real hotshot trainer. Well, it's kind of the only entrance to town. Yeah, I don't have one. Cannot trade what I do not have. Oh, voices in my head. Huh? I'm listening to my radio. You okay, bro? You good? There was this move I just had to teach my Pokemon, so I got the move deleter to make it forget an HM move. Deep inside, far off Indigo Plateaus, the Pokemon League, I hear the best trainers gathered there from around the country. Do they? Fascinating. Wow, you and your Pokemon are really close. Yeah, we are, thanks. Mart. Person. Max Repel keeps weak Pokemon away from you. It's the longest lasting of the Repel sprays. Neat. You can't buy Max Revive, but it fully restores a fainted Pokemon. Beware, it won't restore PP, the power points needed for moves. Cool. Anyway. We got, ooh, Ultra Balls are for sale now. Yes. Money. Take my money! Thank you. Need to move the leader? Nope, we're good. Thanks, though. That would be a miracle berry, yes. Are you going to make your Pokemon forget some moves? No, I'm not. They're good, actually. Thanks. Snack? Oh, Dratini. Claire and Lance trained here to hone their skills as trainers. I'm gonna be a dragon user like Claire. Our gym leader is waiting for you. However, it'd be impossible for a run-of-the-mill trainer to win. Probably true, which is actually why I'm gonna go back in the cave. But first... Training montage. I'm going for 45 on everybody. Just seems like a good place to be. Technically, everybody's over-leveled for her right now, but... I think it's better to be safe than sorry, as I have no type advantage here. And I recall her being difficult when I was a wee. I could be wrong now, but 'tis what I recall. Claire, the dragon type gym. Now there's purple ladies everywhere. Isn't that how it always goes? Ah, it lived. Unfortunate. It needs to not do that. Oh, whoops. No, Katsu! Katsu, no! There you go. Yeah, level 44. I mean, I'm going in a little above level. Her dragon errors are like 37. So, we're over leveled, but honestly not by a ton. Like, for a gym leader anyway. It goes faster when I don't run into swine-ups. Not by a ton, but a little faster. To be fair, I never did any grinding as a kid, so I was probably very underleveled going into her, but I did beat the game back then, so... I only have my childhood memories to go on, really. I also remember her throwing a tantrum at the end of her gym battle. 2 casual 5% chances in a row. Which makes 2 gym leaders in this game that throw tantrums and refuse to give you your damn badge. Because how dare they lose, like is in their job description, am I right? Oh, yeah, Swift! I don't need smoke charm. Swift is more useful to me. Alright, cool. Yes, it is. Okay. I believe Lilo's the closest. She's gonna be annoying. That's the furthest away out with hard. Bat fight, bat fight. I will say I do really like how, Sword Shield handled gyms. Like, yeah, they do end in a, you know, battle, but they make you solve puzzles beforehand, and I think it's neat. I hope we get more of that in the future. Yeah, they've been doing some interesting things, because the kahunas were cool, too. I had issues with Sun Moon overall. Mostly that it's just so limiting. It's very much you have to go in this exact place we want you to go, and you can't go exploring any further than we let you. And that's super annoying because I want to talk to everybody in town before I do stuff. And I can't do that in a lot of cases in Sumo. But the Kahuna challenges were cool at least, and I liked Z moves. I also liked Mega Evolution. We'll probably never see those again. I do like Dynamax a lot, though, which, you know, we'll not be seeing that in the future either, so... sadness. Oh. I didn't actually mean to use that, whoops. I'm trying to hit fight, but I keep forgetting it's not the last thing in my list. I mean, I liked the get big thing. It was a cool, especially like raid battles. I liked raid battles a lot. Also, it gave us Fat Pikachu back, if only briefly. It also literally gave us Pokemon Gun. And Talion is great. I will hear nothing else. Curse is so close and yet so far. There we go. I guess the thing that kind of sucked about Z-moves is that they were like pretty much the same move for every Pokemon. Some ones had different ones, but not a lot. Which, I mean, is also the same for Dynamax, and, like, you get the same moveset for every Pokemon, but there's a lot more variation in that, I think, than there were to Z-moves. At least it felt that way to me. Dynamax was, like, the one thing it felt like they actually cared about in Sword and Shield. Because they sure didn't care about the plot. And we're out of bites. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was cool, like, in the context of it, like, you know, it was a big spectacle at the end of the show type thing, which is neat. And also the Dynamax forms in a lot of cases were cooler than some of the Mega Evolutions were. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like it, it's not like I'm gonna change your mind, but I liked it. I thought it was fun. I'm gonna have to go back to the Poke Center pretty soon, because I'm, like, running out of PP. I mean, I could use Fly. That takes a while. Mean look at level 42, are you kidding me? I mean, yes, I could use it for the dogs, but realistically, I'm gonna hunt them down after I get Master Balls, so... And yes, that was a plural, because yes, I'm planning to cheat. I can. I know how. I did it as a child. Bats are like the only thing worth killing at this point. Oh, that Jinx was okay, actually. Before that kind of sucked, though. Thank you for coming by. Nice talking to you. Yeah, level 43. Let's go heal. That seems like a thing I should do now. Neum, 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 neum. Pokemon Center. Neum. It's not missing now, but it's a glitch in which you save while you're doing something with the box and it winds up duplicating your Pokemon. So if I give a Pokemon a Master Ball to hold, you see where this is going. Yep. You have to turn it off at a specific point in the do not turn off the power. I think it's like right after power puts the R on or something like that. I'm sure it's on the internet because that's where I read about it. But yeah, you turn it off at a specific point and the game has saved, but you have a duplicate. Yes, but I've never had that happen. I will be backing up my save file before I do that, though. I think that's how you get a bad egg. If you fuck it up. Which I've never had happen. I did have an army of Typhlosions as a kid, though. Precisely! I mean, I'll back it up because I'm smart, but, like, I'll be fine. In worst case scenario, we have a cool thing. This is like the most hyped music to train to. Get hype. Emerald has some, not Emerald, I mean Gen 3, maybe Sapphire Emerald. I think it has something too, because I know you can definitely get bad eggs in there. There's also a way using a bad egg to get a Celebi. Maybe I'll try to do that on this. Yeah, level 45. Save game for mother. Okay. Pokemans. Who's the lowest? It's Frittata. That'll do. Just for funsies. That'll do, Donkey, that'll do. Alright. Nice! And we're out of Metrodomes. That's sad. It was fun while it lasted. Shadow Ball don't work so good on Golbats. Turns out. Good job, Frittata. You're right, it doesn't work that good on that one. Forgot. I was not thinking. I was just spamming the A button. Oops. I went places. Soon I will need to go to the Pokemon Center. I cannot kill something with Flash. Yeah, level 42. Well, I can't kill it. I think it's kind of bullshit that you can use Endure twice in a row. What's our next song? Canalave City. Canalave City's music is really pretty. Two more levels. Ow, my fingy. I have to hold down the R button on my controller, not the trigger, the button, and it's really annoying. Whoops. Let's use metronome. That'll do. just killed something using rap. Never thought that would happen, but here we are. And I'm all out of use as a metronome. That's sad. I'm sure that last one is a very nice remix, but it's not actually an OC remix, which means I don't get to use it in my stream. And back to the Pokemon Center. Get on the bike. Shoot, went too far. Back on the bike. So much nubbling. There you go, level 45. Who's the lowest? It's Whoop Whoop and Lighthouse. Whoop Whoop will probably be the harder of the two. Stop, I don't want Swinubs. They don't give enough XP. The XP to PP ratio is not high enough. Oh. Let's heal Woof Woof. am too slow to run away from Swinubs. Whoop whoop, come on. Thank you. This is why we've been pumping you full of drugs, whoop whoop. I should probably heal him again, shouldn't I? Because he's not doing great. She is not doing great. Rain dance. No. But thank you for trying, Whoop Whoop. Thanks for the health. That was very nice of you. Most of this damage is just from Whoop Whoop hurting itself. That was such a cute remix. Ow. I liked it when you healed me instead. Oh. Whoops. I need my serfs. And I would have no idea what this song is because I hate Gen 3, so I haven't played much of it. I mean, I can make guesses as to where it's from. Given that the name is Abandoned Ship, I'm going to guess. It's sad to be outsped by things half your level. But we suffer for Whoop Whoop. Whoop Whoop is worth it. Good job, Whoop Whoop. I should heal. Was so distracted by the fact that it managed to win that I was... Level 42. I knew this was going to suck, but like, not being able to use Earthquake is a killer. This one's from Super Mystery Dungeon, and I didn't play that game. Ow. Hi, Bird's boyfriend. No, thank you. Ow. Shit. Every time. Yay! anybody around to name this graveler? A slow walker, it rolls to move. It pays no attention to any object that happens to be in its path. Me too! I have not used Boldor, but that's its name now. There, now I can just... train. Nope. Nothing's too corny. Unless you try to name it too corny, in which case I guess that would be, in fact, too corny. This is so much better. A Vampy! I desire it. No. I'll have to come back here with Lilo. Till then, I'll just kill it. The ice cave will be a better place for Lighthouse to train than here, but this is better for Whoop Whoop by a mile. Oh, baby. Dead baby. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's flying. That would make sense. No, but it's the best thing I got. Oh, yeah, Skarmory! I don't think there are any corn Pokemon, no. What do we name the Skarmory? After nesting in bramble bushes, the wings of its chicks grow hard from scratches by thorns. Slice bird!
Did you get more wood? Oh yeah.
Slice bird, okay. Back to train. Oh, right. Hey, got experience. It's fun killing things with my worst move. It is getting me murdered, though, so I'm gonna stop doing that. No, Vampy! Whatever, I'll just kill it. I'll have to track it down. Oh, right. That was barely even worth it. Yay! Okay. Please, I just want elephant. Elephant! What do we name elephant? As a sign of affection, it bumps with its snout. However, it's so strong it may send you flying. Whoops! Babar, okay. Oh, you remember that. Okay. Well, I'm here. Curses. I've hacked that up entirely. Back to the cave. Yep, Lavender Town. Is it an omen? Who knows? Yeah, so it goes pretty good. This is Dream Eater Mix by Soul Krieg. Of course, I love anything with a good dubstep drop, so... Give me that good wub wub. Yes! Like that. It's kind of fun to just throw rocks at the Swinub. I don't know Castlevania music well enough to agree or disagree. I really haven't played much, and really the only Castlevania song I know is Bloody Tears, which is like the best Castlevania song, in my completely unbiased opinion, having only known that song, but... Light screen. No, thank you. Time to go heal. I can't hit it without strength. You know, I've never actually played, like, any Castlevania. Maybe that's a thing I should do on stream once I run out of other series here. Of course, that won't happen for a while, but, like, I'm feeling Mario creeping towards the end, you know? Of course, I can go on to the RPGs after that, and I will, because I want to play Super Mario RPG, man. But, yeah, mainline platformers are coming to an end there, at least. Hit it with a rock! And another rock! I mean, if I'm gonna play the series, I'm gonna play it in order of release. Because I like hurting myself, and also because I like seeing how games evolve over time. Like, it has been really interesting to play through the Mario series from Super Mario Brothers now up to 64 and see how it's evolved. Like, oh yeah, NES pain, but I have save states, so I'm okay. Save states. The only reason I have survived Mario up until this point. Ah, that wasn't a Swinub. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy thinking about save states. And how much I missed them in Mario 64. playing on console now, I can't. I can't use save states and just bullshit my way through it. I have to actually learn to get good somehow. Which is not easy, because Mario 64 controls real bad! I was talking to some friends the other day about Mario 64 and how, like, I really wish they'd just, like, seriously remake it, because, like, God, if it had better controls and a better camera... I need to go heal. But I mean, if you want a rock on the way out, I can make that happen. See, my problem is that it just doesn't have analog control. Because it's a DS game. I want the DS game, but with analog control. Yeah. Just like, I mean, also like a graphical overhaul would be nice too, because like, can you imagine some of those levels? Yeah, the circle pad would have been great, but nope, nope. D-pad. I understand what they were trying to do, but they need to do it again, and better this time, and with better graphics. Which is funny, because I was looking, and I found a Reddit thread about somebody saying, hey, they should do that. And people are like, they already did that, it was on the DS, and it's like, that's not... You don't understand. But somebody was like, Nintendo doesn't like to remake games, so they've already remade once already. And I'm over here looking at Gen 1 Pokemon like, okay, well that's a blatant lie, but I... More Lavender Town. We start and end lighthouses trading in Lavender Town. Which means that Lilo is our last and only has one level to go. So this will be nice. And we save game for Mother. And give my poor Fingy a break. It actually might not be a bad idea to go train Lilo down elsewhere. It's not very effective as it dies. I don't know, it's pretty effective being that it's dead. There you go. Alright, let's go heal up and then attack Claire. Oh, I'm sure you will. Also, yeah, that! Who should be up first against dragons? Same with Majora's Mask, for that matter. Claire's gym! Your first battle against dragons? I'll show you how tough they are. It's so cute. I meant to put, Alucard here. I mean, it's not like I can't take it down, but... I don't know. I've never considered that. Now that I am considering it, it's bothering me immensely. How is the gym upright? I'm disappointed. I'm not. Alright. Hello. Also, what a lovely username you have. Yeah, you're right about that one. We go through rigorous training under Claire. I can't afford to lose. Ah. Punch. Ah, I'm so disgusted. It's not as if we all use Dragon-type Pokemon. My policy is to use Pokemon that are stronger than Dragon Pokemon. I mean, honestly, not the worst policy. Not a good choice, though. That one I'm judging. Can't smoke me if I'm in the air! Oh, thank you! I can even thank you properly. Thank you! Seadra, will I change Pokemon? Yes, because I have a Pokemon that has Thunder. Zippy zap. Okay. Thunder Punch. You are special. My chance of losing? Not even 1%. Actually, it's more like 99%, but I'll let you believe. Oh, it's my first dragon hair. Fun. Can't paralyze me up here, motherfucker! That's odd. Yeah! Hello. Dragons are sacred Pokemon. They're full of life energy. If you're not serious, you won't be able to beat them. Is having fly considered serious? I know they have electric attacks, which is why I don't want to be directly in front of them. Way to go! Save game for mother. I am Claire. I'm the world's best Dragon Master. I can hold my own against even the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do it. As a trainer, I will use my full power against any opponent. Right? And then throws a huge temper tantrum when we win. Which we're about to do, but you know. No, we still good. Now we change. Alright. That's that then. Bye, Claire. I lost? I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. I won't admit this. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know. You should take the Dragon User Challenge. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. Go and bring me the Dragon Fang from deep inside the den. That is the test to be accepted as a true Dragon User. If you can do that, I will accept you as a worthy trainer. Until then, I won't give you a badge. You're great to beat Claire. All that's left is the Pokemon League Challenge. You're on the way to becoming the Pokemon Champion. Yeah, about that. Huh. Okay, well, I don't have Whirlpool, so that's a problem. Alrighty, Lenny. Okay. Huh. Turns out I will actually need the move deleter after all. Although I do need Rock Smash on somebody, so hang on. Wait, is Rock Smash just a TM? Whoop Whoop can't learn it anyway, turns out. I'm sure I've got something that can, but... Since Claire, the Dragon Master, has allowed it, you may enter. Oh, huh, this music is terrible. Surf sound, much better. Hey, I found it, Nate. Alright, I recognize your true power. This badge is yours. Rising Badge will enable your Pokemon to use the move for climbing waterfalls. Also, all Pokemon will recognize you as a trainer and obey your every command without question. I also want you to have this TM. That contains dragon breath. No, it doesn't have anything to do with my breath. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. So you've collected all the badges. Your destination is the Pokemon League in Indigo Plateau. Do you know how to get there? From here, go to New Barktown, then surf east. The route there's very tough. Don't you dare lose at the Pokemon League. If you do, I'll feel even worse about having lost to you. You like the Cinderella type? Hey, Prof. Hello, Zipper. I have something here for you. Can you swing by my lab? See you later. Yeah, in real life, it's just annoying. Any anime trope in real life is just like, stop! Stop. Yep. If we go south from here, we'll hit New Barktown. Be prepared for anything. Let me see if your Pokemon have been raised properly. Well, I have 8 badges and you don't, so I'm gonna go with yes? Something like that. Cutie Bill is more like... I mean, kind of. Because it's more like when you're like a teenager and you're like, I am a great demon of the abyss or something. And, like, actually play that as if it's actually a thing. Which is kind of doing too much anime, I guess. It will... Oh, I lost that. Yeah, I did. Anyway. Oh, dang it. I missed a trainer. What are your thoughts on raising Pokemon? Throw them at the nearest wild thing over and over again until they level up. Oh! Oh, he big. thankfully, I have an Amphi. Yep. Oh, Electabuzz. Will I change Pokemon? Absolutely the fuck I will. Whoop whoop, it is your time. I really like the combination of yellow and orange shading this. I just think it's a really nice warm yellow. Okay, back on our way. Bottle? I missed another trainer. Hello. I already have you now, though. How do I get to you, I wonder?
What is your battle strategy? It is foolish to use strong moves indiscriminately.
So far that's been my strategy, and I've been winning. Pretty handily. Oh, Wartortle looks a little dumb in this game. That's a shame, I love Wartortle. Launch!
Fine, I lost.
There's so many branching paths. Paralyzed, that's the- I'm like, what the hell is a priz? I don't need more berries though, so it's kinda meh. Alright, I'll show you the power of mountain Pokemon. Whoop whoop! For fuck's sake! So your plan to show me the strength of mountain Pokemon is just to throw 5 rocks at me. Not a great plan. I respect the hustle, but bad plan. F minus. Oh my god, it's level 13. Mercy, you showed me your power! That's right, fear the power of the whoop. Welcome home. Hi, Zipper. Thanks to you, my research is going great. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Master Ball! The Master Ball is the best. It's the ultimate ball that'll catch any Pokemon without fail. It's given only to recognized Pokemon researchers. I think you can make better use of it than I can, Zipper. Aw. Thanks, Professor Elm. Hi, Mom. Hi, welcome home. You're trying very hard, I see. I've kept your room tidy. Where's to spend your money? Do you want such a daylight saving time? Just do what you can. Well. Goals! Alright. Alright. Well, we got time for a little more stuff, so let's save game for Mother. Find my folder. There's my good save file. Alright. We're gonna try to do the thing. Let's see if that worked. We have Sancho in our party. And a Sancho in here. I need at least 4. So I have 2. Wait, I can't do that because I'm not in Roblox. Oh, okay, never mind, I'm good. Yeah, the 3 runners plus Lugia. Because I don't feel like fighting to get Lugia in the damn ball. Mostly. Okay. I'll get 5 then. Presuming this worked. I think so, because last save was at 9:20. This doesn't seem like that worked this time. But I don't have a bad egg in here, so there is that. No, I'm gonna keep playing until I get Ho-Oh, at least. Oh, I do have 2 Master Balls, okay. That's neat, alright. Do I free him into the wild? This time I am just putting Sancho away. I do need him again later, but... it's too confusing to keep doing that. Pastaroni, that was a funny name. I like it. Clearly. I need a set of 2, so I can have these nuts. The ball is holding a ball. This time I'm just saving just to have the save for backup. Wrong PC! We have these nuts! That didn't work. It helps if I actually select an item, doesn't it? Let's see if that worked. It did not. Wait, I have a third D's? I thought I put numbers in. What? I'm very confused right now. Why do I have 3 of them? That is very confusing. Yeah, just regular save. I'm afraid of what just happened there. Oh. That's fair. That might have been why it didn't work. This is actually just a normal ass save. Just so I can get in and grab a Pokemon I don't care about as much. I always want to go into my PC. Don't turn off the P. Oh, that didn't work. It seems to fail every other time with this. But I haven't completely borked my game yet. There we go. And if I check my pack, I think that's 5 of them. It's 6 of them! How I did that, I don't know, but I have 6 Master Balls. So. With that said, and I'm gonna save one more time just out of sheer paranoia, I believe I'm gonna call it for the night. Because I have a few little side things I can do before I can go on to the E4. So, I don't know how much time they're gonna take, so it's probably just easier to stop here. So, let's talk scheduling for the rest of the week. If I can remember where my thing is. Okay. So, probably the 7th, we're going to have more Trails in the Sky. Next week, Tuesday, is more Super Mario 64, if you want to watch me completely fail at that. Followed up by more Trails in the Sky on the 14th. Tomorrow, the 5th, I may or may not do, like, an art stream or something. Check Twitter for that. It'll either be an art stream or edutainment. Really depends on how I'm feeling. My husband's not going to be home, and I don't really like being on my own, so it's easier to just stream and do stuff. Just keep an eye on Twitter. I'll post there whether or not I'm doing something. And in the meantime, that covers at least the next 2 weeks, and other than that, it's, you know, same old, same old. So, I had a good time tonight. Hope everybody else did too. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay hydrated. Bye, everybody!